This is PlanetMosh.com here at Download 2015. I'm joined by Robbie and Damon from Black Star Riders. How are we?
Doing great, Elliot. How are you, man?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
You look very dry, a little muddy, but you'll
That's spending so much time in here trying to dry out. This is your second Download appearance, I think. And last time you played on the main stage, and that was a bit of a last-minute cancellation because you came in because Buck Cherry pulled out, if I remember correctly. What was it like when you got the call from Copping then to say, can you just quickly come and...
It was really incredible. We were not expecting it. Obviously, like you said, it was very last minute. And to be quite honest with you, we had only just released the first album. And I think we had 2 shows under our belt, period. You know, other than what we had done previously in Thin Lizzy. So I just remember walking out on the Download stage in 13 and going, okay, we better pull it together really fast.
I was on the Barrier that day.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a really, really good show. I thoroughly enjoyed you. And then I caught you, I think that winter at Hard Rock Hell. When you did the co-headline thingy with Skindred and things like that.
Yes.
Again, you're one of those bands that seem to, it doesn't matter whether you're playing outdoors or in a venue, you just know how to work it. I mean, I guess that comes with experience, given the fact that you've done Lizzy you did Lizzy before.
I think that's well said. It does come with experience. We're really fortunate to have a powerhouse frontman in Ricky. You know, he's been in, as you said, all different size festivals, indoor, outdoor, whatever, and he brings that energy no matter what, and we certainly feed off that on stage, and the crowd does. So there's no, I've always said Black Star Riders was built for the big stage, and you know, we just can't play enough awesome places like Download, man. It's fantastic.
Do you have a preference to playing outdoors or inside?
No, I think we just deliver it in or out. We enjoy both. We love the rain, so see how it goes today.
Now they say that it takes a lifetime to write your first album and then 18 months to write the second, something like that. Did you feel that coming into doing The Killer Instinct?
No, we really didn't. To be honest with you, Elliot, we felt like the second album was in a way the very first Black Star Riders album.
Oh, okay, right, I'm with you.
And the reason being that the first record, when we initially started writing, was under the umbrella that it may very well be a Thin Lizzy album. And thankfully, Scott came to his senses, and we came up with the new name. So this time, we knew going in that we had everyone's attention. The reaction to the first record was so positive, and just the fact that, you know, we've all been making records for, you know, 20 plus years, man. So we feel really lucky to have that experience to draw from. So it was a real pleasure.
And it was produced by Nick Raskulinecz, who came in obviously a little bit late because it was meant to be done by Joe Elliott, wasn't it? And then whatever happened, it didn't work out. But was it good working with Nick as well?
Amazing, yeah.
It was incredible. I don't know that things could have turned out better. And it's ironic that we just saw Joe Elliott 2 weeks ago, and Joe said the same thing. He goes, everything worked out for the best. They love Nick's catalog anyway. They love the job that he did with us, as we do as well, man. Nick's he's like a sixth member of the band.
We feel like we found the sixth member. It's amazing.
Nice.
How we work well together, we structure the songs together, recording process. It's just like a brother to all of us.
Do you have a favorite song from the new record?
Nah, man.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I'm very partial to Blindsided.
Yeah.
It's just an epic track. It's a song that I could have never imagined a band like us doing. It's a real departure. It kind of, I don't know, it just takes on more of an epic scope to it, man. You know, the tempo, the arrangement of it, incredible lyric by Ricky on that. But man, the record's full of riffs, it's full of hard rock, and we're just very, very proud of it.
And actually going back to Joe Elliott, obviously you're coming back in December to open for the Def Leppard Whitesnake kind of Let's Get Rocks in the Still of the Night round 2. You must be looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're really grateful for that, man. You know, Def Leppard occupies a rare piece of real estate, certainly in Europe in the rock world. So, you know, Joe and the band have been trying to get us out for the last couple of years, and it's finally worked out that Black Star Riders we've had a good year so far, man. A lot of airplay on BBC Two. The press, you guys have been great in the press.
Oh, thanks.
So with the timing of it's fantastic.
You did. Was it last year? Was you all tour with Europe, or was that at the beginning of this year?
Beginning of this year.
Beginning of this year.
March.
tour with you.
Red March.
Yeah.
That must have been quite fun.
It was fantastic.
Great.
We love those guys.
Good guys,
It was a
yeah.
great package for the audience. You know, it was a good night out. Man. Two great bands.
So what are we going to expect from your set today?
Well, I can tell you this, man. We have crammed it with every. If we're getting a 45-minute set, we're going to play 44 minutes and 58 seconds. Now it's going to be
Solid music.
It's going to be action-packed, but a lot of stuff off the new album and the first record is certainly represented as well. And we'll sneak a couple of Lizzie classics in there. I think they throw mud at us if we didn't play Jailbreak. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's one of those things, and I think I remember when you played Hard Rock Hell, you kind of did a wonderful thing with your set list where you played a new song and then a Lizzie song and then a new song and then a Lizzie song. And I think that was just a really nice way of doing it because it meant that everybody kind of got what they wanted and you still got your new material.
Well, thank you for that. We definitely felt that it would be in our best interest to stay committed to the new songs.
Yeah.
As much as there were situations where you think, well, wow, we need to really load this up with songs that people know, we stuck to our guns and it's worked out. So thanks for mentioning that.
And also I know that having done a bit of research, there was the possibility that despite the fact that Black Star Riders are your band now, you would do the couple of one-off shows still under the moniker of Thin Lizzy. Is that still something that is a possibility?
You know, that's a conversation that comes up from time to time. All I can tell you that right now, in June of 2015, everything on the books is all Black Star Riders.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but the important thing is that Lizzie and Black Star Riders are two separate entities entirely. I mean, it's a totally different thing. And although Scott, brings the Lizzie thing and Damon and Ricky to the table, Black Star Riders is its own band.
That's right. One final question. Give me a number between 1 and 10, and I've got 10 questions written down here, and you're going to get what number you pick.
6.
7.
So, right, 6. Give me some future festival headliners.
Future festival headliners. Wow.
Ooh, that's a good
Well, I would have said Blackstone Cherry, but they headlined this year, right?
Well, as in we're talking like main stage headliners. So Blackstone Cherry's fine because they've done second stage.
I got
but I
you.
could see them headlining as well. So Blackstone Cherry's 1.
I'm going to say gimme AC/DC.
AC/DC as well.
Yeah. You just mean for download.
Well, particularly in festivals around the UK, because we seem to have a very decreasing circle of bands that can headline, and a lot of people are getting annoyed that we seem to be getting the same names over and over again, coming back kind of like
That's, you know what, brother, that's a tough question you're asking, because there's not a lot to choose from.
No.
And Andy and everyone here with the festival with Download have done a great job of, trying to mix it up as best as they can. We just had a conversation with a record executive right before we walked in here, and the future looks good, man. There's some young bands coming up. We don't necessarily know who they are yet, but they're building 17-year-old audiences, 20-year-old audiences. So I just hope that Black Star Riders is headlining the main stage one day, really soon.
I would love that. And
as we would.
That was question 7. One musician you'd bring back from the dead.
Ooh.
And
Entwistle.
Entwistle.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. Two very, very good shouts on both of them. Guys, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Cheers.